belonging to one of the telecommunication companies in Ikwere local government area. She said the suspects were caught during the operation, resulting in the arrest of 4 of the vandals, while 4 escaped. Still on crime stories, police have arrested a middle-aged man named Jeffrey for allegedly defiling his landlady's 13-year-old daughter in Port Harcourt. SP Iringokoko said the matter has been transferred to the State Criminal Investigation and Intelligence Department in Port Harcourt for discreet investigation. The incident happened at an estate in Abuloma. It was gathered that the suspect, who owns a tailoring shop at the estate, lured the landlady's daughter to his shop on the pretense of showing her an outfit. A medical examination conducted on the minor indicated she was defiled. In the meantime, some residents of Port Harcourt are calling on teachers and parents to closely monitor school children to avoid rape cases this new term. This is as the 2023-2024 third term academic session started on Monday. Speaking to our correspondent, some residents called for early sex education.
Introduction of sex education amongst students or pupils is very, very important. Even at home, parents should be very free with their children.
Letting them know you don't need to molest your other classmates or anybody. Letting them know there's penalty for this. And for teachers also, they need to pay close attention to all the children.
This sex education should be an utmost priority for both the parents and the teachers. Parents should sensitize their children, telling them how to direct their complaints. For example, if your child is in school and is being bullied or molested, he should learn to speak up. They shouldn't keep these activities to themselves. If you are bullied, tell your parents, tell your guardians, tell your teachers. From there, they can take it up and know how to follow it up.
Instead of picking to go outside, go they learn them from their friends or peer groups. It's high time we parents start them from house.
Recall that in March, a 16-year-old SS2 male student of Community Comprehensive Secondary School, Rumo Kurusi, defied an 11-year-old female schoolmate. His friends are said to have watched and laughed as he pushed down the girl and carried out the act. Police later arrested the suspect. Now, the management of the University of Nigeria Nsukka UNN has suspended the lecturer caught in a video allegedly harassing a female student. The lecturer was caught on Monday while allegedly trying to have a sexual affair with a female student in exchange for grades. Still to come, police investigate viral video showing bullying in private school in Abuja. Stay with us.
Nigeria Info.
You're welcome back, and now the rest of the news. Police say they are investigating the viral video of the female student at Lead British International School in Abuja bullied by her classmate. The spokesperson for the FCT Police Command, Josephine Ade, told newsmen that police personnel have been deployed to the school to maintain law and order. Yesterday, the Minister of Women Affairs, Uju Kennedy Ohanenye, and her education counterpart, Tahir Maman, visited the school and announced the closure of the school for 3 days. Meanwhile, the school authority says it has appointed a dedicated team to investigate the case of bullying among some of its students. In the meantime, the student who was caught on camera bullying her fellow student has apologized. Reacting to this, the National President Association of Parents of Private School Students of Nigeria, Ovi Chukwuma, blamed parents, school administrators, and the government for the poor behavior of some students in society. He called for a parenting curriculum to guide parents on how to train their children as the home is the first foundation of education.
Government will need to apply the curriculum for home parents and so many parents don't even know what is called parenting, not to talk of training their children to become human beings. They don't know. They don't have what it takes. They just marry, born, and that is all. Send them to government school or to private school thinking that they will turn out to be or into the society or lead to the church. Beginning of training is right from the home. Parents are not equipped to raise children from the day they were born till they go to the age of entering school.
Now, a popular teacher and social media influencer Chike Emmanuel Azu, otherwise called Teacher Chike, also spoke on this.
Are we to blame the student? For me, I would say no. The reason is because these students are a sum total of experiences, of things that happen at home and in their environment. A child was born a tabula rasa, a clean slate. Whatever the child exhibits in terms of value is what they learnt from home or their environment, which could also be school environment. I keep saying it. Any school that keeps looking or turning blind eyes to students that are misbehaving and parents that are misbehaving, very soon, those students and parents will put you in big trouble.
He further called on all key stakeholders to play their part in ending bullying in schools.
Please, everybody have to just go home, play their own part. Teachers too should come out and find a way to pass morals to these students without any form of confrontation. Yes, and the parents have to do their own work too. And the school management has to help the school to enforce, because the teachers have little or no power or authority to do those things. The school management have to enforce these principles. I think if these kind of things are put in place, we won't be having a situation like this. So to the bully, please turn a new leaf. There's life after school. And now for the bullied, please take heart, put yourself together, be strong, be strong-hearted.
Moving on, Manasseh Ilami Edigotu says the leaders and members of the Ukwo royal family in Aminiboko, Imuga clan, Abua, Uldua local government area of River State have passed a vote of confidence in their king. Thank you, Obagana IV, Uwema of Emugan clan. In an interview, Mr. Ilami Edigotu said they appreciated the king for his boldness and stance in ensuring the security and equal distribution of the economic heritage of the Ukwo royal family.
As a people, we state that no amount of sponsored blackmail in the form of hired protesters will deter our amiable king from stopping a handful of persons to change the entire family for their selfish gain.
He also criticized a recent protest that says otherwise.
For the record, if anyone is opposed to the bold move of our beloved king, who has sought the court's determination of the many atrocities of some persons, then such persons should also demonstrate similar boldness to state his case in court, instead of resorting to blackmail in the form of sponsoring protesters to blackmail our king. For us, it is a new dawn. It is no longer business as usual. As a people, we are also solidly behind our king and the various authorities of government, and the general public should disregard the concocted allegations level against our king, as it is only but the last unsuccessful option of a desperate bunch.
Earlier, a statement by Emirani Godpower Umeka, Iburoye Goodluck, and Kitoye Ibiobu criticized what they called a desperate move by those claiming to be members of the Ukwo family in a protest under the sponsorship of some members of the family, who they said have been enriching themselves from the Ukwo family's collective heritage. Recall that on April 8, some women from the Ukwo royal family marched to the palace of Odwa Abua of Abua Kingdom, demanding that the paramount ruler, Thank-You Obagana IV, step down as the king of Uwema Imugan clan. Away from that, the chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission EFCC, Ola Olukoyede, says the commission has discovered another scheme other than the crypto trading platform Binance and its system. Mr. Olukoyede said EFCC has frozen about 300 accounts to ensure the safety of the foreign exchange market. In other news, a young Nigerian woman living in Iraq, Oyetunji Obeyemi, is calling on the federal government to help facilitate her return to the country. Ms. Obeyemi, who says she left Nigeria for greener pastures in Iraq last year, tells our correspondent how she took a job as a housemaid working long hours on small pay with poor treatment from employers. She said all her efforts to return home have yielded no result.
My salary is $250 and I work from 8 a.m. to 2 a.m. I'm doing house help in Iraq now. I've been trying to come back to Nigeria, but because I'm in Iraq, no support, no anything. I've been trying to come to Nigeria. I've seen a lot of experience. I will work till the morning till 2 a.m. I don't have any support. I have only God.
The 26-year-old says she now lives with appendicitis and is in pain.
I get to Iraq last year, January 29. Nigeria should please help me. I want to come back to my father's land. Please help me. Please, I'm begging. Please help me. I'm suffering from stomach. I have appendix. Please help me. Please, I want to come back to Nigeria. Yeah, please help me.
And now, we'll bring you news from around the world.
Columbia University has extended remote classes at its main New York City campus for the rest of term amid tense Gaza war protests that have spread to U.S. colleges nationwide. The hybrid learning comes as some students have reported anti-Semitic harassment around Columbia's campus.
This is the news on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
Now that's a wrap on the news this morning. Before we go, let's have a look at the major stories. Governor Fubara has reshuffled his cabinet. Police are investigating the viral video showing bullying in private school in Abuja. EFCC has frozen over 300 accounts linked to illegal forex trading. And on the foreign scene, Columbia University has extended remote learning amid Gaza war protests. The news was edited by Chioma Ezenwafo. To reach the news team, send an SMS or WhatsApp to 0808 721 7215. I'm Ifechukwu Moyeli. Many thanks for listening.